10 most ruthless animals in the animal kingdom. Large, small, medium, those characteristics can be irrelevant when finding out that these animals can make your life impossible with their cruelty. Watch them in this video and you'll know what I mean. Number 1. Candiru. This little fish is the terror of the Amazon. It's a parasitic fish that usually attacks other fish, sometimes larger animals, and even humans. Fearsome and almost invincible. Its elongated shape of up to 16 inches long and somewhat translucent body make it an almost ghostly threat that can enter the orifices of its host. These holes are the host's genitals or anus, where it gets stuck and feeds on the blood vessels to survive effortlessly. It's highly feared by the natives. According to expert Stephen Spott, the odds of this small fish entering your member while urinating in a river in the Amazon are about the same as being struck by lightning or bitten by a shark. Just be careful, otherwise the extraction would be in the operating room. Ouch! Number 2. Black mamba. This rings a bell, right? That's because it has a legendary reputation for its fierceness, size, and lethality. It's the second longest venomous snake in the world, with its reported length of up to 14.7 feet. At its best, the black mamba can move at speeds of up to 12 miles per hour. Its attacks are constant and can strike multiple times. It has that name because when it opens its mouth, there's an inky black color, which means run! The black mamba is extremely territorial since it lives in its lair where it feeds on small vertebrates such as birds, chicks, and small mammals like squirrels. Despite this, it can eat other snakes if it wants. Its technique consists of biting and releasing. As its venom causes paralysis, it waits for its prey to stay stiff and then proceeds to eat it calmly. Quite a controlling assassin, isn't it? Number 3. Southern cassowary. This cassowary is an unusual bird for its stiff, bristly black plumage. Plus, its neck and face are mostly blue. Extremely strange. It also has huge three-toed feet equipped with dagger-like claws up to 4.7 inches long, making it pretty dangerous. It can weigh up to 187 pounds and is considered the largest bird in Asia and Australia at 6.2 feet tall. Large and agile, it can chase you if it gets upset, and you better run if that happens. This cassowary can be lethal if you disturb them. Its strong claws can kick open the skin of any predator. It can deal a lot of damage and even kill you if feeling threatened. Due to its height and strength, it can knock you out, as a cassowary did with its owner in Florida. A man named Marvin Hajos, 75, bled to death from wounds inflicted by his pet bird in 2019. Watch out for this terrifying bird. Number 4. Hippopotamus. Big and herbivorous, it's a semi-aquatic animal and highly territorial. The hippopotamus is the third heaviest land animal of all. It can weigh up to 7,050 pounds. You might say it's slow, but this heavy hippo can run about 19 miles per hour, so watch out if you mess with one. Since it hates boats, there have been many fatal accidents and over 500 reported deaths per year caused by this peaceful animal. Keep in mind it can open its jaw at almost 180 degrees, and its jaw has an estimated force of 1,800 psi. Plus, it has huge teeth and fangs up to 19 inches long, becoming worthy of bloody battles with predators, and if it doesn't kill them, it'll at least leave them terrible scars. Number 5. Spotted hyena. Fierce and super smart, the spotted hyena is a hunter par excellence and also has pretty large and territorial groups. It might look like a dog to you, but it's closest to a cat according to its classification. Its incredible brain is great at making strategies to knock down quite large prey, intimidate lions,
they're shredding it, they are,
and also has no problem taking away their food. The spotted hyena can chase you for long distances while running in groups of up to 100 individuals at 37 miles per hour. And what does it eat? This spotted hyena eats everything. Bones, skin, teeth, and leaves nothing behind. Its powerful jaw can break bones with ease, and it can eat up to a third of its own weight. Keep in mind that a hyena can weigh up to 190 pounds. Number 6. American Pit Bull Terrier. Domestic animals aren't usually violent, it's only due to their instincts and poor parenting. There's no other breed with such an unfair, bad reputation than the famous pit bull. It's been used as a fighting dog until this practice was outlawed worldwide in the 1970s, although it's still used illegally for the same purpose. It's considered a dangerous breed in many countries, and its ownership must be reported. Out of the annual reports of human deaths caused by dogs in the US between 2005 and 2017, 433 fatalities were recorded, of which 66% were caused by these fearsome pit bulls. It's so strong that it could knock down a cow. Its erratic and fierce behavior is due to the damage caused by man. An education based on biting, fear, and violence will teach the pit bull to always do it, fiercely biting everything and everyone, which will produce great pleasure because, sadly, it was raised for that. So now you know its terrible behavior is mostly due to its education than nature. Inform yourself first of all. Number 7. Tasmanian Devil. It's currently the largest carnivorous marsupial. It may look like a small dog, though it has a squat, thick build. It's characterized by its war cry and its fierceness while eating. It looks small and harmless, but this little marsupial can run fast, up to 8 miles per hour. It's a demon in every sense, as this animal often competes for its partner and always watches over her, even if it isn't monogamous. Its fight for survival starts from birth because 30 demons will be born in each litter, but there are only 4 nipples in the pouch or that distinctive bag, which is surely more obvious in kangaroos. Thus, eating will be a fight for survival. The Tasmanian devil's jaw can open to 80 degrees, allowing it to generate a large amount of power to tear meat and crush bones. Mind you, its force is enough to bite through thick metal wire. Besides, this little Spartan can eat wombats, kangaroos, rats, and domestic mammals as well. Number 8. Honey badger. Wild and very tough. This unusual buddy is pretty long and sturdy. With a small body between 23 to 28 inches long and weighing 17 to 26 pounds, the honey badger resembles a somewhat weird skunk. What's unusual about this little guy? It likes to destroy beehives. It's quite a warrior who endures the incredible pain of being attacked by bees, all for the sweet reward of honey. Despite always wanting to eat honey, it is a carnivore and eats anything, whether it's rodents, birds, lizards, turtles, frogs, snakes, or invertebrates. It kills venomous snakes like cobras or even 9.8-foot pythons. It also faces lions and tigers. It fears nothing and eats absolutely everything: skin, fur, feathers, flesh, and bones. They're so tough and ruthless they'd never let their prey escape, and the Guinness Records even named it the most fearless animal in the world. Number 9. Simothua exigua. Can you imagine being a parasite all your life? I don't mean staying at your parents' house, I'm talking about being a parasite and living unnoticed in someone else's body. This is called being Simothua exigua, and is a small aquatic creature that clings to the tongue of its host fish, drinking from the blood vessels in the tongue. Over time, the tongue atrophies, and this crustacean becomes the fish's new tongue. What's more interesting is that the host isn't hurt at all. Living off blood, it has no interest in what the host fish eats. Can you imagine your tongue being a parasite? It'd be very, very scary. Fish with this parasite can be consumed on a human diet, and there wouldn't be much problem, although it is a controversial topic. Would you eat a fish with this parasitic tongue? I'd think about it several times. Now comes the most powerful and fearsome of all. It's the Number 10. Saltwater crocodile. The largest of all the crocodiles in the world. The saltwater crocodile has an unbelievable size of up to 20 feet and weighs 2,200 to 2,900 pounds. It's respected and feared in Australia, especially specimens measuring 13 feet or more. This crocodile is so dangerous that it can commit cannibalism if necessary. It's at the top of the food pyramid and is the alpha animal of its habitat. This means it eats whatever comes into its mouth, including other animals such as sharks, fresh and saltwater fish, crustaceans, birds, mammals, and humans can also be part of the menu if the opportunity arises. This saltwater apex predator has a super bite with an estimated force of 3,700 psi. So, be careful if you see one, you already know how your bones will end up.